just about worked in IUCN's or in and around IUCN World Heritage work for 8 or 9 years, I guess, 3/4 of the time Compact existed. And it was only last year that it emerged onto the radar of IUCN, which is quite a staggering fact. And this brochure that I think probably circulated online is on Mary Malley's desk, who's here on in the room, who's the conservation officer. And we sort of both went to each other's desks and said, isn't this the sort of thing we've been saying somebody should be doing? And it's really just a fantastic initiative. Great to see something that's started with World Heritage, but just trying to think of a way that you can provide support but essentially do all the things that support all the things that World Heritage, when it works, does really well, which is to start for a place and people that are there and really see how that sort of fusion of place and people gets to, and the idea of places that really have spectacular and important conservation values really makes it a great package of work. That's where on-ground work happens, but I think it's also about not just seeing World Heritage as a conservation initiative. The convention says it's about protection, World Heritage is about protection, but it's also about getting inspiration, it's about getting economic results, it's about getting social results that are really expected from conservation. And I think it's about bringing together, not the sort of the way we look at our monitoring work and our evaluation work, which is to sort of do natural heritage and cultural heritage, but sort of bringing together whole places. And so we've been having a big discussion at this meeting in Bristol. Everything else is here at the front and in the city for everything else as well. How can we actually make the way we think about World Heritage better by just thinking about whole places? It's going to be projects that actually work, show the way on the ground that will remind us and sort of drive us in demand that that's the way we work. But also, I guess just my concluding comment is that World Heritage is really in need of voices other than IUCN and Ecomos to really make it a better convention. We had a good chance to really explore in the first event we had opening this forum. I think this might be not quite the last, because we had a big party this evening, but the last sort of major technical workshop that's taking place around World Heritage. I think it's a Congress. And so in that 5 days, we really, I think at the start outlined that there were lots of challenges facing the convention around the standards being fulfilled, about the results really not as good as we really expected to be. And the reality is, although IUCN has got an important role in the convention, IUCN on its own is not going to do everything that needs to be done. It is not even a fraction of a percentage. It's going to need all of us to get involved, all of us to get more engaged. And new partners, and so there's 12 years old partners, being really recognised for what they're doing, their work really come much more strongly into the convention. It's going to be part of what we need valuable partners. And we need those partners to bring the people who are from the sites to the convention, so that the standards that we expect to be made in the heritage sites are demanded by the communities that work with World Heritage, and of course this comes to the World Heritage Committee, which otherwise doesn't get enough oversight. We try to provide it, but a room full of NGOs and community representatives is going to be much more impressive to the committee than IUCN and Ecomos and its combined delegations of 11 people. So I guess that's a few comments, which I can't pretend are closing comments from having been able to hear the whole richness of the discussion, but I just guess my reflections on why we wanted to be sure that Compact's had a lot of airtime here, and we heard it from you. My closing comment is how can we help you do more, but it's at this stage of the workshop a rhetorical question, but we really like to engage and make sure that it's a 25-year project, the first 12 years of the money.
Enormous thanks to you, Tim, for inviting us and giving us, like you say, the opportunity to share Compact. And I'd just like to reiterate the point about how great it is to have ECOMOS here, the Organization Congress, and those of you that have been to some of the World Heritage events have heard about the way in which this living traditions criteria is being applied, which is the cultural criteria. But I think all of these Compact sites, as we were talking about culture, really it came through. It wasn't part of the design. This was meant to be a natural heritage initiative, and get culture coming through on all of it. So I really hope that we can also work with you at ECOMOS and share this model with your colleagues and Ian and others, and the great conversations we've had here. Just to say, I've put the remaining few copies, remaining brochures, the hard copies we have, along with memory sticks at the back. We have some more here that they run out, which have the various publications in digital format, with a few of the chapters from the 12-year report, which hopefully you will have the flyer for, which we very much hope we'll be able to bring to the second or the last big party for World Heritage this year, which will be in Kyoto in November. But I guess tonight will be the party for the Congress, and I guess we've already invited everyone. It's an open invitation. Anyone can come to the World Heritage event tonight?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What are the details?
I'm sorry. So sorry, I was just, I'm in a slight crisis management mode. So the details, World Heritage event will be at 7:45 at the Protected Planet Pavilion. And you're all welcome.
But I'm just going to add a few more words to make a sort of offer a few thanks. And also to just say, I think Tim, in your remarks and also in Guy's, it's very exciting to see the steps that we're taking towards building closer partnerships, and as well with ECOMOS. And I think that this and Go Provider as well, and partners in that, such as GXED. But when we first started this process 2 years ago, of reflecting on Compact's successes and experience, the hope was that this would be a way of taking this approach into other settings and for the World Heritage sites, and I think that with these partnerships move along in that direction. So that's very exciting. I want to thank everyone who spoke, the Compact team who came here, Vaughn, Balloon, Nellie. I want to thank Marina for her excellent presentation on Go Provider. I want to thank Tim, because really, Tim, it was you who led us through this process of getting a space to present this workshop and this conference. So thank you. Thanks everyone for your attention.